Of the NFL draft in Pittsburgh. So let's do a little draft prep as we are a month away. And I think the most intriguing storyline in round one, well, there are a few of them. One of them will be Jeremiah Love, but the other will be Tai Simpson, quarterback Alabama, who a lot of people really like and others question. How early in this class does he go? And Dan, you're getting a lot of attention because you made a pretty big statement this morning, but you're not the only person I've heard suggest this.
Yeah.
And to go ahead for those who are just joining us here, what you think of Tai Simpson.
Yeah, I think Tai Simpson is QB1. I think he's the best quarterback in this class. And when it comes to when you're looking at what is going to translate from college to the NFL, I think there's more evidence on tape that the stuff that Tai Simpson does. When you watch Alabama, I would tell everybody, number one, this is not Nick Saban's Alabama. This was not a very good football team. Offensive line, bad. Receivers, not very good. There were way more examples of him having to dominate games, carry games, whether it's making plays with his feet, operating at the line of scrimmage, tight window throws, consistently being challenged down the field to make high-level throws. I think he was asked to do that more than Fernando Mendoza, and I think he did it at a higher clip. I think Fernando Mendoza is a good player. I think that he's clutch. I think that he played his best football when it mattered the most. But there were so many games for Mendoza when you're like, RPO. His team dominated. There's so many games for Tai Simpson where I go, he dominated.
Yeah, look, and when Alabama played Indiana, the MVP was the offensive line for the Hoosiers. That's how they gave that in the Rose Bowl. Like as I say, I don't think there's any question that Mendoza is going to be the first pick in this class.
Yeah.
But you're not the first person I've heard whisper some questions about him, and you are definitely not the first person I've heard suggest they really like Tai Simpson.
Can I push back and ask you a question?
Yes.
Then you just said about Mendoza, clutch shows up in the moments where it matters most. I look at NFL quarterbacks and I look at teams, and a lot of it comes down to your quarterback. There's a lot of routine plays throughout the course of the game.
Sure.
Can you be clutch?
Sure.
And can you show up when it matters most? So for Fernando Mendoza, if he's doing those things,
Yeah.
where's the disconnect, I guess I'm saying, when you're comparing these two?
Great question, and I don't want to minimize that, nor is this let's take shots at Mendoza
Absolutely.
thing. I don't want to minimize that. But I would tell you, like, the clutch element is very much so there. But there's also games when you go, like the national title game versus Miami. The best play is that play.
Yeah.
So you walk away from a national title winning championship quarterback and going, the best play is a 4th and 5 quarterback draw. It's a great play, but there's not a throw that you go, yep. There's 2 back shoulder throws. The receivers are more impressive on the throws. You go to the Oregon game, I think, which is a week or two before. It's 35-7. There's not one throw. You sit there and go, wow.
Yeah.
The Alabama game, Alabama played literally cover 0 man out every single snap. So I think that, like, there's a lot of clips when I go, man, he just wasn't asked to do a ton in moments when I'm like, we threw another back shoulder go route.
Let's make this more about Tai Simpson, though, if we can. You've got tape. Let's show everybody what it is, because there are a lot of people who like him a lot. Show us why.
Can you see it and can you throw it? Can you see it and can you throw it? And I think Tai Simpson, week by week, does that. This is against Missouri, down in the red zone. Double post concept, 3rd and 10. This is a very tight window. You have to throw up, over, and in between defenders. Ball out right there. It's perfect. You cannot do it better. And then when I talk about can you see it, can you throw it, this is operation line of scrimmage. Tai Simpson, watch him. He sees pressure off of his right. He wants to change the play. Alert. We're going to go to the second play at the huddle, guys. Move everybody. Now the Georgia defense is going to change. Now Tai Simpson is going to go, nope, 3rd and 5. They're playing man-to-man. I want to throw it out route to the bottom of your screen. Let's change the play again. Okay, he's going to communicate to everybody. I want to get the out route to the bottom. Look at the Georgia defense. The defense is all now changing. Chaos. Now they're going to go from playing man coverage to playing zone coverage with the safety deep. That safety at the bottom right near the 40, he's going to go back and play the half-field zone. The corner's going to sit there and play zone vision to Tai Simpson. You throw the out route, it's a pick 6. This is a honey hole, John Gruden, hole shot that ball in between. He had to change the play twice, see the defense change the play 3 times, and then execute. And it's the perfect illustration for me of this. I know Tai Simpson can process information pre and post snap.
Yeah.
I know Fernando Mendoza can process information pre-snap. I just don't have a lot of evidence of him seeing things change constantly, this and that, and processing it after he has the ball.
Because Simpson plays for Alabama, I'm assuming a lot of people have seen him. For those who don't know much about him, he's been there a long time. Only 15 starts, but not like one of these guys who was a sophomore and he's coming out. He's 23 years old. He backed up Bryce Young. He's been in Alabama a long time.
In his words,
son of a coach.
In his words, I practiced against guys that were first and second round picks for years.
All the time. Correct. Yeah. And his dad has been a coach at UT Martin for decades, a head football coach on the collegiate level. So let's make this about Tai Simpson, because I think while you're not the only person who's going to think this, I think it's a foregone conclusion Mendoza is going to go number one.
Yeah.
But how early do you think, if I made the cutoff, the midway point of round one, which, oh, by the way, is the Jets at 16, do you think Simpson goes before that?
No, I think he falls to the Jets right there at 16.
You think he goes 16 to the Jets?
I think
you like that pick for the Jets?
I do. I like that pick for the Jets a lot. And I think it's a situation where you think about a few weeks ago, I would have said no for the fact that the Jets didn't have anyone else. And now for Tai Simpson, you're walking in the building, you're being asked to do so much with so little. And to what Dan's point was, the Alabama team that he had to go out and go to war with a year ago was some of the similar things that he was going with, the deficient offensive line and different things of that nature. For Tai Simpson now, you would be walking into a building where Geno Smith is a starting quarterback. He's the veteran in the room. When you're talking about a guy, that last play you showed, Dan, like that is so high level. I've played in multiple games where as a defense, we knew if we checked after the offense checked, the quarterback was screwed. Correct. He couldn't be able to get to a third play. So I think for Tai Simpson, being able to do those things and having a guy like Geno Smith to be there and to mentor you and wait to get your opportunity would be huge.
I have to ask you, Tai Simpson measured 6'1" at the combine.
Yep.
How you're traditionally right now they like their quarterback 6'2", 6'3".
Yeah.
Is 6'1", how does that factor in here?
The 6'1" for me is not as concerning as like it would have been 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've seen the shorter quarterbacks have a ton of success if they have the things that are necessary. Do you play with crazy fast eyes? Are you great manipulating the pocket? Can you layer your throws up and over defenders? Baker Mayfield, Brock Purdy, he can do that.
Yeah.
I would tell you this, in the 2024 class,
yeah,
I would have liked him better than I liked J.J. McCarthy and Bo Nix.
Both of whom went in the first half of round one. All six of them went in the first half of round one. Okay, I'm telling you right now, there are other people who think that. Not everyone is willing to say it, but I've heard it in private conversations. 3 things that you should know on this morning if you are a sports fan. Legendary. Is he the real MVP? Are the Lakers playing themselves into contention? We're talking about it. Plus, sneaky big news about Carson Wentz. What does this mean about the quarterback room in Minnesota? I have questions. I demand answers.
We got 'em.
From Orlowski. Coming up. Get up on ESPN.